So, good morning everyone. So, today is we will be dealing with the global city. But first is let me just introduce myself. So, my name is TB Animos and I'll be the one to discuss this topic. So, to give you the definition of global city, so without no further ado, so simulan na natin. So, global city, it is city that is a highly influential and plays a significant role in terms of world economy, business, politics, technology, culture, and also communication. So these cities are connected internationally and also it affects many countries through businesses, trades, media, and also innovation. So global city is also known as the world city or alpha city. Why? Because it affects the global decision and also the global trends. Para mas lalo nyong maintindihan is let me give you some additional definitions of global city. So, global city must serve as the center of international businesses, finance, transportation, technology, culture, and also communication. So, this cities attracts many company owners, investors, also tourists, and most especially is the skilled workers that helps the overall development or overall growth of the country.
Which which cities are global and why? According to Saskia Sassin, global cities are not just large or crowded cities. Instead, they are cities that have a strong role in the global economy and help control international businesses, finance, and information. These cities are important because they are centers where decisions about global trade, investment, and companies are made. Example of global cities are includes New York, London, and Tokyo. These cities are powerful because they connect countries through money, technology, and communication. They also host headquarters or major international companies and financial institutions. Now let's proceed to the top of the urban cultural hierarchy. Let's first define the definition of urban cultural hierarchy. It is a system that ranks cities based on their importance, influence, and level of connection to other places. It shows how cities are organized from the smallest local areas up to the most powerful global cities. It's look like a pyramid shape where the top is the highest and the bottom is the lowest. The first and highest level is the global city. These cities have worldwide influence in economy, culture, and politics. Examples: the New York, the Tokyo, and the London. They are important because they connect different branches through tradings, finance, and global connection. The second level is the national city. These cities are important within a country. They usually serve as centers of government, businesses, and national services. Just for example, the Manila. Here in Philippines, the Manila is the national city because it is the country's capital and main center of activities and also job opportunities. And the third level is the regional city. These cities are important within a specific region or province. For example, the Davao City and the Cebu City. They provide services such as education, healthcare, and trade for nearby areas. The fourth level or the last level is the local town. These are smaller communities that mainly serve the daily needs of local residents, such as market, schools, and basic services. Their influence is only limited to their immediate areas only. Let us study together why these cities become a global cities. First is we have New York. New York is considered as a global city because it is one of the biggest financial centers in the world. It is home to Wall Street, where many banks and international businesses are located. The city is also has a strong influence on media, fashion, and entertainment, and even trade, which affect many countries around the world. Okay? Next is we have London. London is a global city because it is an important center for banking, business, education, and even politics. And many international companies and organizations cooperate there. London also connects different countries through trade, culture, and communication, making it very influential worldwide. The third one is we have Tokyo. Tokyo is a global city because it has a powerful economy and is known for its advanced technology and and innovation. Many large companies are based in Tokyo, and the city is recognized for its modern transportation, industries, and technological development. Also, it is one of the most advanced and highly developed cities in the world. Okay? And according to Saskia Sassen, global cities are important centers that control and connect the world economy. These cities influence international businesses, finance, technology, and global network.
So now, let's discuss the five reasons why there is a global city. So the first reason why a place becomes a global city is because of a strong economy. Economy means the system of productions, distributions, and consumptions of goods and services. So in simple terms, it is how money, products, and services move within a country and around the world. So when a city becomes a center of business, trade, banking, and finance, many companies and investors rely on it. So, because of this, the city gains influence not only locally but also internationally. So, a strong economy also creates more jobs, attracts businesses, and improves the quality of life of people living there. So, for example, in New York City, Wall Street influences the movement of money and investments globally. So, many people of the world's biggest banks and financial institutions are located there, so making it one of the most powerful financial centers in the world. So in London, the London Stock Exchange connects investors from different countries and supports international trade. So because of these economic activities, these cities become major decision makers in the global economy and greatly affect businesses worldwide. So the second one is research and development. So it is important in making a city global because it is the process of discovering new knowledge and creating new products, technologies, and solutions that can improve people's lives. So cities with strong universities, research centers, laboratories, and innovation hubs attract scientists, engineers, skilled workers, and international companies. So these places become centers of learning and innovations where new ideas are developed. So R&D is important because it helps city stay competitive and advanced. So it also helps solve global problems such as health issues, transportations, challenges, communications, and environmental concerns. So through innovations, global cities contribute to the progress of technology and science that benefit people around the world. So for example, Tokyo is known for its advanced technology, especially in robotics, electronics, and transportation systems. So many inventions and modern technologies come from companies and researchers based there. So Singapore is also recognized as a leader in innovations and science. The governments invest heavily in education, research, and technology, which attracts many international companies and talented professionals. So because of strong R&D, these cities become important contributors to global development and modernization.
My topic is livability. So when you say livability, it is a measure of how good is life to live in. So we have two example of livability, which is the neighborhood. So there is what we call low livability. When we say low livability, it is when the house is so uncomfortable and the air is exhaust. There is no sidewalk, so walking on the street is dangerous, especially at night. So the second one is high livability. So the next topic is environmental accessibility. When we say environmental accessibility, it is all about making sure that the physical spaces is designed for everyone regardless your size, age, your physical ability. So like for example, a automatic door. So when there is an automatic door, so every person who has a disability has an confidence to enter that, like for example that mall. The person who has a disability, like for example a handicap, a person who is an handicap has a very low of confidence just because they cannot open a door by themselves. So if the mall has a what we call the automatic door, so it will be convenient for them to go that places. And also the wide hallways. When we see the in wide hallways, a person who's using a wheelchair, it would be convenient for them to a to to cross that ways. That's all. Thank you.
So today I will going to tackle about the global cities. So when we say global cities, these are the hubs of innovation, creativity, and productivity, and the creators of the new trends and fashions. So the concept of the word global city is often called the world city. Or it goes beyond just having a large population. It refers to a city that serves as the primary node of the global economic network. So, in innovation, global cities like New York, London, Tokyo, and Paris are more than just urban centers. They are where the world's most important decision makers. So for example, is in economic. So in economic, global cities are the house or the headquarters of the multinational corporation and major exchange of goods and services. And also, they are the one who dictate the global financial trends. And as I said earlier, that they are the creators of the new trends. So yes, this is because they attract many people who is creative to work within that country to become a known artist or known designer in that specific country or in the global city. So in infrastructure and connectivity, the global city must have a massive international airport like the New York, and also they have advanced technological grid or advanced technology and top tier education to maintain their status and as a hub. Not only that, but it also tells in that slide that but it is also concentrated of social ills and all its kind. So the slide makes a very vital point. These cities or the global cities are also centered of significant struggle. For example, uh, in extreme inequality. So global cities, we may see a billionaires or millionaires right up next to a district with extreme poverty. So in that case, because of the high cost of living, people who has low income workers or who are low income workers are pushed to stay into the slum and make a house there. Then then another one, as wealthy professional moves in, poverty values even bigger or higher. So in that case, the people who is working or who is totally in that country is uh, being discriminated, or they were being separated from the rich to the poor. Or in summary, a global city is a place of extreme. It is where most wealth is generated and most cutting edge fashion is born. And also, it is where the division between the rich people and the poor people is mostly visible. And that's all for my report. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. I'm Rina Jane Herones. Today, I will be discussing global cities and their important characteristics. Global cities are not only known for their strong economies, but also for their advanced development, modern systems, and diverse communities. In this presentation, we will explore what makes a city global and why these cities play a big role in connecting the world. So aside from economic power, global cities are not only known for their wealth, they are also recognized for their advanced infrastructure and technology, which clearly reflect their level of development. In global cities, modern transportation systems make it easier for people and services to move efficiently. In addition, they have a strong digital networks and various facilities that help them stay connected with other countries and the rest of the world. Another important characteristic is their diverse populations. This means people from different places and culture live there, making these cities multicultural communities. So that's all of my part. Thank you.
Global cities are important because they connect different countries through business, technology, and trade. They attract skilled people, companies, and investors, which help create jobs and improve the economy. These cities also become centers of innovation, where new ideas and developments are introduced. In addition, global cities often have advanced infrastructure, transportation, and communication systems that support international activities. They also influence global markets and play a major role in economic decision-making around the world. Global cities also have a strong influence on culture, education, and media. They spread trends, knowledge, and information to other parts of the world through communication and technology. Because of this, they help shape people's lifestyles, learnings, and ways of interacting, even beyond their own country. Many global cities are home to famous universities, cultural institutions, and media companies that impact people worldwide. They also encourage cultural exchange by bringing together people from different backgrounds and traditions.
So, issues and challenges. So, number one is inequality. Inequality means not everyone can get the same opportunities in life. So, for example, nakakain tayo ng 3 times a day at yung ibang tao ay hindi sila nakakain na kahit man lang isa or dalawa man lang. Number two is housing shortages. Many people in big cities don't have a proper place to live because houses are too expensive and too few.
Environmental problems in global cities come from their size and growth. Heavy traffic and industry cause air and water pollution, while dense concrete creates urban heat islands and worsens flooding. High consumption leads to overwhelming waste, and green spaces are lost to malls and condos. These issues hit global cities harder because they concentrate people, business, and global trade. The other one is cultural homogenization. It happens as global brands, media, and lifestyle dominate. The same stores like Starbucks and H&M appear everywhere. Hollywood and K-pop overshadow local culture, and glass towers replace distinct architecture. English takes over in businesses and fast pace. Mall-centered living replaces local traditions, and this makes cities familiar to outsiders but puts local identity, language, and practices at risk.
So, in conclusion, a global city is important because it connects people, businesses, and countries around the world. It helps improve the economy, education, technology, and culture. Global cities also provide many opportunities for work and development. Even though global city faces problems like traffic and pollution, they still play a big role in making countries more connected and progressive.